Hello, I'm Harvey Rosen, your candidate for Mayor of Kingston. The current City Council has accomplished a lot in the past 3 years. However, we have only begun to put Kingston on a solid footing to create the kind of community we all want for ourselves and the generations who will follow us. There is still much to be done, and that's why I'm asking for your support as I seek a second term as your mayor. We are all making major gains on the infrastructure backlog that has been neglected for so long. New recreational, cultural, and emergency services facilities will benefit all our citizens, but we need to finish the job, bringing these projects to completion. We must also grow our economy so we can control taxes, especially residential taxes, on which the City of Kingston so heavily depends. The Conference Board of Canada recently reported how well Kingston is doing on creating jobs and generating economic activity, especially in the retail and service sectors. We must continue to work at growing our commercial and industrial tax base to take the load off the residential taxpayers for funding local programs and services. From talking with many of you on a daily basis, I believe we share a common view for Kingston's future. We want our children to be able to stay here, raise their families here, and be a part of a truly great community. We want our taxes to be kept at reasonable levels so we can pay our other bills and feel secure about being able to stay in our own homes as we grow older. We want housing to be affordable, our neighborhoods to be safe, and our recreational and cultural facilities to be accessible to citizens from all across our community. We want to protect and enhance our heritage and our natural environment. In short, we want to enjoy a quality of life here that is the envy of other communities. Some may say we have an outstanding quality of life now, and many of us, but not all of us, do. But we will not be able to maintain that quality of life if our community stands still. Some exciting challenges face the new council, and if I am fortunate enough to be re-elected your mayor, I would look forward to leading council and the community on such goals as finding solutions for commuters in Kingston East, and not just for the convenience of those who work and live there, but for the well-being and safety of our total community. A third crossing is a necessity, not a luxury, and we must plan carefully to make this important piece of our city's transportation plan take shape. Lake Ontario Park has served generations of Kingstonians, and now is our chance to plan and develop this important public asset into the outdoor recreational space our community wants and needs. We have increased the supply of affordable housing, but we need to do more. We must continue our commitment to economic development, tax relief for residential taxpayers, and working tirelessly to engage other levels of government in providing funding to meet our community's most important needs. This campaign is all about Kingston's future. From among the candidates for mayor, voters will have to decide who has the vision to keep Kingston on the right course to ensure a sound social and economic future, who has the courage to make the difficult decisions after all points of view have been heard through public consultations, and who can deliver the results Kingstonians expect and deserve from their elected leaders. I hope voters will also remember what promises were made in the last municipal election and whether those promises were kept. I promised to get the economy growing, and today investment is on the increase, hundreds of new jobs have been created, housing starts are strong. Every part of the community is benefiting from this growth. I promised to tackle the long overdue backlog of infrastructure projects, and today, Council is taking action on every one of the 7 infrastructure priorities it has set. I promised a better relationship with provincial and federal governments. The path I have beaten to Ottawa and Toronto has resulted in a better understanding of our needs and a start on Kingston getting its fair share of federal funding, of government funding. During this campaign, I look forward to the opportunity to hearing what voters have to think and to debate these issues with my fellow candidates. We will have our differences of opinion, but I hope we can respect those differences and let voters hear what we have to say, examine our track records, and decide what kind of leadership and direction they want for Kingston. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe the pace of change during the next term will be somewhat less hectic, but the importance of the issues facing Council will remain high. I can have all the enthusiasm in the world, of course, but I need your support if I am to continue to work on your behalf as mayor of this magnificent city. Don't hesitate to contact me or my campaign offices if you have any questions or suggestions. Thank you for your attention and consideration, and please remember to vote on November 13th.